welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions, and today we're back with Ronnie James Dio. I recently did a version of this with Doug Aldrich from, I believe, the mid-90s, or actually 2000s, 2005 to be exact, and I've done a couple of different covers of this song, and I thought I'm going to go back to the original featuring Vivian Campbell, the guy that kind of put the spark behind Ronnie and at least the first two records that he did after Black Sabbath, after doing Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules. Vivian is an incredible player, and to me, at least for the first record, the Holy Diver record, he brought that to life and really kind of took that kind of shredding kind of guitar, but with more of a blues-based angle, I guess, to some degree, and brought this band to the forefront with what I would consider a hit record. But this is from 1983. The record Holy Diver came out in 83, so this was obviously for the tour. And I thought it'd be fun to check it out after doing several different versions of this. So here we go. Rainbow in the Dark.
Thank you. Lovely to be with you today. And we should like to do a song to thank you for this song. We shall do it to thank you. If that makes any sense. The sense is that you made this song happen. You made all of this happen for us. So we should like to do a song for you called Rainbow in the Dark. Is up?
It looks like he's got Jimmy Bain on bass. He was the bass player with, I think, from Rainbow, and he kind of played with Ronnie for a long time. Vinny on drums. I always thought he was a very plodding, semi-uninteresting drummer, to be honest, and that he was on the two Black Sabbath records. He works and all of that, but I just always thought he was he was a functional drummer, I guess. And on this record as well, and I think he did many records with Dio afterwards, I always just, he's not a nuanced player. And maybe this music doesn't need it, but it sure deserved it. So that's my one criticism. such an interesting guitar tone. It's real mid-rangey. It's kind of like a, a more distorted, more mid-rangey version of like Randy Rhoads, which I like actually. I just never really noticed it. Obviously, this recording's live, so it's not like a studio recording. But even during the guitar solo, it has that really kind of I said this before, like kind of a cocked wah wah pedal, kind of sound like Michael Schenker did or whatever. And cool Les Paul. It looks like he's got a couple DiMarzio. I believe that would make those double barred high output pickups in the neck. That's always an interesting pick. I'm gonna kind of look up his gear after this and see what it was all about. But if you know, please put in the comments any details about this specific guitar. That'd be great to know. And I'm assuming he's using Marshalls and maybe some pedals to get that tone. So anyway. There we have it, Ronnie James Dio with Vivian Campbell on guitar. This is from '83 for the tour of Holy Diver, which went double platinum in the States. I bought the record. I don't think I bought another Dio record after that. Last in Line came out after that, and I remember listening to it, and it had some cool parts in it, some cool playing, but the keyboard kind of took over the mix of the record a little bit. It came for my taste, it became a more keyboard dominant record where the guitar kind of took, well, maybe equal parts, but I just was like, this song I'm realizing too, you know, that whole motif on the keyboards is a big part of the song and a good part. But on Last in Line, it seemed more pronounced. That's my perspective. I haven't listened to the record for a couple of decades, but I remember that being my thought. So it looks like, obviously, Vivian's playing a Les Paul. I'm reading off Wikipedia. And yeah, he had two DiMarzio X2N open coil pickups in it and a brass nut and whatever, you know, whatever a brass nut would affect it. I don't know. But I forgot that's what those were called, X2Ns. I've never tried those, but I know they have a ton of output. And I know, like, I basically have always used Seymour Duncan just because. And I've had some bare knuckles and stuff like that, but I've never done Seymour Duncan. But I've always wanted to try. Do they do a version of the Dime Bucker? I'm not sure if that's them or Seymour Duncan, but these X2Ns, that would be kind of fun to try. So anyway, I love Vivian, at least for this first record. I know he's been in Def Leppard for a long time. He was in Whitesnake. Whitesnake's had some incredible players, John Sykes, Vivian Campbell, Steve Vai. Adrian Vandenberg. I mean, all those guys are incredible. And maybe there's others. Reb Beach, I think, recently or something. But those are iconic. Those four I just mentioned, iconic guitar players from the 80s. So, and now as well, but definitely back then. Hey, I am Brian. I dig Ronnie James Dio. I dig Vivian Campbell. If you like this kind of thing, throw your favorite song in. And if it features Vivian Campbell and it's something I have no idea about, even better. I'd love to hear it. So, thank you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.